No, this is Brothers War. Spoilers. I hope you're ready. There's a lot of spoilers today. It's ridiculous. I haven't really read them, so this will be the first whatever for me too. So thanks everybody for watching the first two videos. I'll keep going. So let's get into it. Hall of Tygison. This is the best rare in the set. Tap 4, make Power Stone. What? Oh my goodness. Nah. Filter land. It's alright. Maybe Power Stone it's worth it. I don't know. I doubt it. But maybe. Fortified Beachhead. As it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a soldier card from your hand. Fortified Beachhead enters the battlefield tapped unless you reveal a soldier card this way, or you control the soldier. White or blue. 5 soldiers you control get +1/+1. Seems really weird, but okay. Maybe its soldier deck is good. I don't know. Oh, how would you say that name? Tukasai. I don't know. Dig Site Monitor. Green, white, blue, and 1. For a 4/3. Creatures you control have vigilance. And tap to surveil. Pay double blue, double white, double green, and 2 exile from your graveyard. Return any number of target artifact cards with total mana value 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activated as a sorcery. I'm pretty sure this is going to see some commander play. The strange colors for artifacts. I mean, blue, yeah, but white and green. It's very strange. Very strange. I like it, though. I like it. Harbin, Vanguard, Aviator. Blue and white for a 3/2. Flying. That by itself is fire. Whenever you attack with 5 or more soldier creatures you control, get +1/+1, gain flying until end of turn. It's pretty good. It's too bad it's a legendary, but that's pretty good. So, I don't know. If maybe a soldier deck is a thing that's going to happen. Maybe. Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard. Green and red for a 3/3. That by itself is good. Sacrifice it. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible till end of turn. I like the flavored text. I've stood by Mishra's side from the beginning. I will not abandon him now. That is a pretty solid card for a 2-drop. The status coffin. I don't know. 3 mana for a legendary artifact. Pay 2, exile it. You gain protection from everything until your next turn. It's pretty good. I like being protected from everything. I guess that'll be good. I don't know. That's weird. Mindbreaker. Whatever the first word is. 7-drop, 6/4. Whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up. Unearth for 3 blue and 1. Return this card from the graveyard battlefield. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning. You know what? This card is garbage because it's a meal. I'm throwing that right now. Garbage because it's a meal. I don't care the rest of the stats. Meal's garbage. Deal with it. Moving on. Simian Simulacrum. I don't know. 3-drop, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, put 2/+1 counters on target creature you control. And you unearths. That's pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. I'll definitely play that in my green deck with my beast collars. So good. So good. They get a counter when you cast that, then you can put 2 more counters, then if they die, you move the counter. So good. I like it. I like it. Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter. 3 for a 1/2 with flash. Flying. You may cast colorless spells and artifact spells as though they had flash. Fire. That's fire. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast the spell is greater than its power, put a +1. That's pretty good. That seems pretty good. I know, it dies to removal, but that seemed really good to have your stuff as flash. I like it. Visions of Phyrexia. Ooh, I like it already. I like the word and the art and blah. 2 red and 2. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Beginning of your end step, if you didn't play the card, exile this turn. Create a tapped Power Stone. Broken Power Stone. Ban it. It's too good. Too good. Tyrant of Kher. 6-drop, 4/5, flying. When it enters the battlefield, deal 4 damage to any target. And it has fire breathing. I don't know. I guess it's fine. For the same mana, I get a 5/5 with haste. So I don't know. With Shivan Devastator, and War Dragons don't see sides, just side dishes. Whoa! You gotta go. Mechanized Warfare. 2 red and 1. If a red or artifact source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, it deals that much. +1. It's pretty good. For 3. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. Brotherhood's End. Red, 1. Choose 1. Deal 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. That seems good. Oh, you got Power Stones. Suck it, they're gone. I really like that. That seems really good. Ashnod. Flesh mechanic. I don't know. Merchantist. I don't know. 1/1 Death Touch. When it attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tap Power Stone. Pay 5, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a tap 3/3 colorless zombie artifact creature. I want to know what that token looks like. I guess it's okay. The Temporal Anchor costs 3 and 3 blue for a legendary artifact. Beginning of your upkeep, scry 2. Whenever you choose to put one or more cards on the bottom of your library while scrying, exile that many cards from the bottom of your library. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Temporal Anchor. Seems pretty good, but 6 mana is a lot. I'm sure people are going to play it in Commander, but I don't know if Standard, that's a lot to, because it doesn't do anything once you, you drop it and nothing happens. So you pay 6 mana and they'd be like, blow it up! And then you just, no. Nah, I don't care for it. Siege Veteran. White and 2. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever another non-token soldier you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless soldier. Oh, that seems like the other card that just rotated. It cost 2 and did that. Oof, that's probably going to be played. That's alright. Loran of the Third Path. White and 2. For a legendary creature, Human Artificer. 2/1 Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. You and target opponent each draw a card. Like the blowing up an artifact or enchantment. I don't really know about that. You and target opponent draw a card. I guess maybe. Seems weird. Kayla's Reconstruction. Triple white and X. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to X artifacts and or creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in bottom in random order. I don't know. I guess white weenies, but I don't know. I guess if you run out of cards in White Weenies, it's good. Maybe. Ooh, Sahili. Something Master. Red, blue, and 2. For a legendary planeswalker with 3 loyalty. +1, scry. You may tap an untapped artifact you control. If you do, draw a card. -2, create 2 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creatures with flying. They gain haste till end of turn. 4, you get an emblem. Artifact creatures you control get +1/+1, and artifact spells you cast cost 1 less. That seems pretty good. I guess that's pretty good. I don't know. Planeswalkers are always iffy, right? Because it depends on the meta and all that good jazz. Alright, maybe. Urza Silex. 3. For a legendary artifact. Pay 2 white and 2. Exile Urza Silex. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other permanents. Activate only as a sorcery. When it's put into exile from the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, search your library for a planeswalker card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Then shuffle. Guess that's a pretty good board wipe. Takes care of a lot of stuff. And if you have 2 extra mana, you can go get a planeswalker. Portal to Phyrexia. Costs 9 mana. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacks 3 creatures. Beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. That's 9 mana, but I like to play around with that. After 5,000 years, the nightmare returned. I like to play around with it. I don't think it's going to see standard play, but I like to play around with it in something. Commander, probably. Clay Champion, 4 and X. Enters battlefield with 3 +1 counters on it for each green spent to cast it. When it enters the battlefield, choose up to 2 other target creatures you control for each white spent to cast it. Put +1 counters on them. A +1 counter for each double white. I guess, I don't know. Because basically 4 mana. If you double green it, you get a 5/5 for 4. If you double green and double white, you get. Maybe it's good. I don't know. It's interesting. Arcane Proxy. Proxies. We hate proxies. Oh, this got prototype up. 7. For a 4/3. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target instant or sorcery with mana value less than or equal to its power from your graveyard. Copy that card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. You can pay double blue and 1 for a 2/1 that does the same thing. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Okay? What? I said, are you okay? You're breathing heavy there. I had to erase the door. 1 with the multiverse. 6 generic and 2 blue for an enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Once during your turn, you may cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. It seems fun, but it's 8 mana. It seems like a commander card chart. So I think we got some reprints coming up too. Let's see. Yep. Diabolic Intent. Black and 1. Additional cost, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand. Then shuffle. Ta-da! That seems pretty good, actually. Seems really good. I wonder why they brought that back. I don't know. I like it. Painful Quandary costs 3 and 2 black. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life. Unless they discard a card. Wow, Commander, that is played. I don't know if that would be played in Standard, but I mean, maybe. Maybe the right deck you play it. Can play it. I mean, it's a payoff for, like, the Raven Man deck that tries to get you discarding, but once you run out, it's garbage. So maybe that deck? I don't know. But these were the spoilers for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. I'll be back maybe tomorrow with more spoilers. There was some commons, uncommons. I just didn't see any that screamed out, so I was like, bah. So, hope you enjoy. Like, share, subscribe. Tell people to come watch. Thanks for watching.